The Stoic rule: never beg for love. If someone makes you feel guilty for having boundaries, and you still try harder to keep them close, you are no longer loving, you are begging. And Stoicism forbids this, because the moment you trade dignity for closeness, you lose both. Most people don't realize when begging begins. They think begging looks dramatic, crying, pleading, collapsing. But in real life, begging for love is quiet. It's subtle. It hides behind patience, loyalty, and hope. It looks like explaining your feelings again and again, even though they already understand, they just don't care enough to act. It looks like accepting small acts of disrespect because you tell yourself, at least they're still here. It looks like giving more time, more energy, more emotional labor while receiving confusion, inconsistency, and silence. It looks like lowering your standards silently so you don't risk being left. You convince yourself this is love, but it isn't. It's fear wearing the mask of devotion. You tell yourself, if I'm patient enough, they'll change. If I love harder, they'll see my value. If I explain myself better, they'll finally choose me. But love does not grow from persuasion. Love does not come from convincing someone to stay. Love grows from mutual choice, freely given. The moment affection must be negotiated, the moment attention must be earned through suffering, love has already been replaced by anxiety. And anxiety is not intimacy. It is attachment afraid of loss. Humans fall into this trap because we fear rejection more than we value dignity. When someone pulls away, the mind doesn't ask what is healthy. It asks what will stop the pain. The ego panics. The nervous system enters survival mode. Attachment confuses distance with danger. And so you begin to overfunction. You overgive. You overcommunicate. You overexplain. You overcompromise. Not because you love deeply, but because you fear being unchosen. Begging becomes a strategy, a way to delay the pain of loss. But delaying pain does not prevent it. It only ensures that when loss comes, it takes your self-respect with it. Every time you stay where you are not chosen, you teach the other person something dangerous, that your boundaries can be bent, that your needs are negotiable, that your presence is guaranteed.
And nothing destroys attraction faster than certainty without respect. Stoicism saw this long before modern psychology put words to it. Epictetus was mercilessly clear. If you want to be invincible, make no treaty with what is outside your control. Another person's feelings are not yours to manage. Their desire is not something you can earn through sacrifice. Their commitment is not a reward for endurance. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself again and again, do not depend on the admiration of others. Because the moment your peace depends on being chosen, you become internally enslaved. Seneca warned even more directly. He who depends on another for happiness makes himself weak. Stoicism does not forbid love. It forbids dependence. A Stoic loves freely, not desperately. He commits without self-erasure. He offers presence, not pursuit. The Stoic understands something most people resist. Desire cannot be negotiated. Interest reveals itself naturally. What hesitates is already answering you. When someone truly wants you, you will not feel confused. You will not feel anxious. You will not feel like you are walking on emotional glass. Love that must be chased is already running away. The deepest mistake people make is believing effort creates attraction, that sacrifice guarantees loyalty, that patience can transform an unwilling heart. Stoicism cuts through this illusion. It teaches that respect precedes affection, that clarity is kinder than hope without evidence, that walking away is sometimes the highest form of self-respect. When you stop begging, something profound happens. Your nervous system relaxes, your mind becomes clear, your emotional world stabilizes, not because the other person changed, but because you did. Sometimes attraction rebalances when you withdraw desperation. Sometimes it disappears completely. And if it disappears, you have not lost love. You have escaped fantasy. You did not become cold, you became whole. A Stoic would rather be alone with dignity than accompanied by anxiety, because solitude is not emptiness, self-betrayal is. The Stoic does not chase what does not choose him. He does not argue with indifference. He does not beg for crumbs while offering a feast. When love is present, he receives it with gratitude. When it is absent, he releases it without resentment. This is not arrogance. This is alignment with reality. To beg for love is to say silently, "My worth is negotiable." And the Stoic refuses to say this, even to himself. He knows that peace is worth more than approval, that dignity is worth more than attachment, that walking away clean is better than staying broken. So remember this Stoic rule, especially when your heart feels weak. Never beg for love. What must be begged for was never meant to stay. Offer presence, not desperation. Offer honesty, not self-erasure. And if love does not meet you where you stand, leave calmly. Because a Stoic does not kneel for affection. He stands even alone. And in that stance, he keeps the one thing no rejection can take from him, his dignity.